Thank you for fighting for this world, for believing.
I certainly called
Fare
it.
you well, my friend. My inspiration.
Where did he keep his tail? Was that a gunshot? Was that a gunshot? That was a fucking... oh my god. I've called it for so long. Why does nobody carry guns? He just ice grenaded. That's all I could think about when I had that scene. That's all I could think about was his flamboyant ass being like, pop. Good morning, afternoon, and evening when you are watching this episode of the Caffeinated Dad Gaming live stream. Oh my god. As soon as I saw his punk ass with a gun, I was like, I immediately knew the clip that I was gonna go. I used it a long time. I'm talking years ago when I made a meme for Guild Wars 2. And it was like the second that he went ahead and shot. I wrote it down. I wrote that shit down because I was like right on it. Hope you guys are doing well. And yes, I have seen the Benny G one for this. And then Super Tired shared me the one with the Exarch and the Warrior of Light, Dark, and whatever you want to call him. The Warrior of Light in his little hotel room, and he's like, I made you a sandwich. He goes, go ahead and eat it, it's delicious. He's like, I love you, man. Like, the work that goes into it and the memes are just fantastic. Oh, it's so good. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope everything is going great. We are at towards the end, and I'll say towards the end because every time that I say anything that's like, oh, well, you know, like you're not all the way there. You still have like 5 streams or something. Everyone keeps saying I have like 20 streams. I don't see it. I'm just saying there's only like, I think there's like 13 or 14 quests, you know, like I'm just saying. Hey, Pam, welcome back in. Glad to see you. Oh, that's a surprise tool that's going to help us later. And it was a pistol. Hope you guys are doing well. How was your weekend? How was everything? I don't know, guys. I woke up this morning. I woke up with a whole head of steam. I was feeling good. I was ready to get into some stuff. Ready to do this. Don't tell me to cease. With 84 hours of cutscenes. Go back and do the trolley again. Is that what this is? Good God. Like the trolley, I think is forever going to be a meme, at least to me. I don't know. It's just like the fact that it took like 2.5 streams to get through the damn trolley. And it's like, and I even look back at it because I was like, how long? Because I remember the alliance raids for Stormblood for Evil East. They were like, oh yeah, it's gonna take 3 streams. And it was like, I could have probably cut that down to 2 if I really pushed it. But it was just the trolley was just so damn long. And then it was like, and then they scared me again. They're like, oh, you got to build a Talos to climb up there. And it's trolley 3.0. Good God. Can I leave and go for Monster Hunter? You are very welcome to go and do whatever you need to. I do have one meme that I'm ready for. I lived. I was fine. Thank you, Blue, for the gift and memberships. If you guys got the membership, toss up those coffee mugs. Sorry, it's too nice. So, I appreciate that, Blue. That also kind of reminds me, I should actually go ahead and say, the start of the challenge of where we are right now, where it is the Calf Dad cosplay. Starting from here all the way until the end of March. We have the entire month. If we get a total donation amount of $1,500, so 1500, I will shave my head. Oh, I guess it's going above. Okay, well, it's already saying that we started out at 1,500, so maybe I tried to set this number up and it was all over the place, but going with that, if I reach $1,500 within this month, I will shave my head and do the Calf Dad cosplay. I'll head gone. I'll do the mustache. I'll look exactly like my character in game. And my wife will cut the hair and she will do it. The reason that we are doing this it isn't just for like, oh, hey, you know, bills are tight. Bills are tight everywhere we have jobs. It is because my oldest daughter is going to be dancing down in Disney World, is going to be going and doing all that. And she has the opportunity to do so, and we are funding it. And this is going to help pay for us to be able to be down there. So I will say that is our goal. That is what I'm trying to do. Everyone's aware of it. My oldest is like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to do that? I was like, it's hair. It'll grow back. Like, I'll wear a hat outside on my team meetings. It's going to be hilarious. But that's the objective this month. If we can reach it, that would be great. If not, I'd probably still do something anyway, because I don't want you guys to feel like you didn't get anything out of it. However, where we are right now is we just finished up the Exarch reveal. We got back. We had the little sleep. We had our whole sleepy time light headache. We felt your spirit. Die was here. He was ready to be here for the dwarf bit. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. We just finished up that whole scene. We figured out the who the Exarch was, or actually I called who the Exarch was. But I will say that and it's going above 1,500. What the hell? All right, we're gonna try to fix this right now. Stream Elements is pissing me off. Let's do this one. But our focus is going to be working our way through the remaining quests that we have. Now, I've been told that I will have a hard stop here soon. I will have a hard stop here soon. All right. Why are you saying that there's, because it's already at 160, I think. All right, can I see you? Why can't I see you? 2 seconds, technical difficulty. No, 115 damn. Right, so I know we're great. Once the pup wakes up, I got you. Thank you, very. Why isn't this working? Here we go. Set a goal. Why does the start? Goal is 1,500. Then why is it already starting there? I was trying to fiddle with this earlier, and for some reason, it was just not giving me any. And nothing was easy. Nothing is easy whenever I try to stream. Can I condense? Because it says I already made it. Condense. Okay. You know what? We're at 168. That's very confusing, but we will see. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I will work to figure this out, why it's saying that amount. I wonder if I say 0. Does that change anything? It does not. Never mind. I'm just going to say, there we go, and move on. We know where we're at. Anyway. Clang, clang, clang goes to trolley. At your pace, not this stream, but probably next. I want to take my time. Filter for March. Yeah, it is filtered for March. But for some reason it's giving me the $1,500 already, and I got to figure that out. Anyway, I am gonna have a hard stop with my job role quests because I am level 79, and I wanted to kind of do them all in one swing and try to make it kind of like into one condensed video. I think that's kind of where I'm at, where I want to go. But the objective for me tonight is get as far as I can tonight, and if I have some extra time, I'll do like the little ladies event. I probably will already hit my level, and then maybe I could start some of the job quests. Maybe if I'm not doing the stream. I'm not going to be doing the streams the role quest with the streams. I don't think I'm going to be doing that. I think I'm going to make that into kind of its like own separate video. But we are here. We are right outside where we left off. And by the way, I did update the glam a little bit. I like this look. I thought that this was a good look, putting it together even with the great sword and all that. Yeah, roll quest are a must. Yeah, I know. Will, thank you for grabbing a cup. If you guys got them, go ahead and toss them up. Alrighty. So this is where we at. Why can't I click? There it is. No more sleep at. Yes. We'll troubleshoot it in DMs later. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out why that's going. But yeah, we are picking up the pieces now, I think is the best way to put it. Are damn good. I'm excited to see him run. And I think that's also kind of why I don't want to put them onto stream, because I want to be focused on the role quests and the story behind them. You know, like I don't want to be distracted. Not to say that you guys are distracting, but I don't want to have to, you know, break the immersion of what I'm learning and processing. I feel like I do that a lot better when I can just focus on what's happening in the story, you know? Maybe that's me. Yes, I might die. I might die because I'm full of light. Upgraded the membership. Qatar, thank you very much. You guys go ahead and toss up those coffee mugs. You guys got them. You guys know what to do. I was here at my station as always, and they carried you through on a makeshift stretcher, looking disturbingly bereft of vigor. And to compound my worry, the sky as well. I'm sure you've seen it. It's very concerning. All right, so now we have to basically go around. Just hold on, hold it in. You'll be fine. Yeah, now we basically have to go around and tell everyone that everything is fine. Even though I am quite literally like the beacon of light. Like, I am the reason. I'm a walking flashbang. Yeah, sure, let me go ahead and tell everyone that everything is fine. Yeah, that's gonna work. That's gonna make sense. I mean, and then the Exarch got shot, and I don't think he's dead. I can't, unless I see his actual body, like, unless there's, like, confirmed that he's dead, I'm not gonna say that he's dead. I'm just saying. Oh, no game sound. Yeah, that's right, sorry. I turned it off. Unless he's actually dead, thank you. I won't commit that. But I will say this, getting revenge on Emmett, I feel is like a little, it's a little aggressive, perhaps. I don't know, maybe it is the right thing. But, I mean, at this rate, like, 2 wrongs don't make a right. You know, like, 2 rights, they make an airplane. The first in flight. Look who's back from the dead. Aye, it was a grim sight. Your companions looked fair ready to drop when they brought you in. So I offered a helping hand. Couldn't bear to see them struggle so. You're a superhero. Caffeine bright. 2 wrongs. 3 rights make a left. And you, my friend, I fear you had 1 foot in the grave. Cold and lifeless you were, like a corpse that was still somehow breathing. Oh, okay, that's great. But Moaning never saw anything. Nay, it's times like these that we Crystarium folk stand tall and do what needs to be done. A healer ring in her hands is not a sight you ever will, let me tell you. Alright, so Broggy's basically like, yeah, you were like dead. Music is a bit loud. Got you. Boop. Time to go on a diet. Well, we sucked up, I removed it. I had the Voth clip. I still have the folder and I still have the file. Let me put it that way. But I removed off of OBS. I removed the clip of Madagascar 2. That one just fit. It just fit. Is it time for calf did? Calf or decaf. Maintenance in 3 hours. I got plenty of time. I'm on a light diet. It's very really doing a number for my skin. My skin feels brighter, feels more translucent, as it were. Been allowed to see you. Even us Triurgans were forbidden from making visits. Reen was kind enough to tell me that your symptoms similar to eater corruption, so I was supposing that there was little any of us could do anyway. Worried to see their faces growing even more haggard as the time passed in the Crystarium. I shall let them know you're awake, and when it comes time to see you, sweetie, please do convince them to rest a bit. They won't be helping anyone if they are all collapsed of exhaustion. Okay, so basically, everyone... oh my god, you're glowing. Everyone is basically saying, like, hey, you know, like, you look like you were about to die. And I think... there was a moment where I was like, yeah, this is probably it. But what more noble way that you could go out? You overdosed on the Holy Ghost. I mean, like, come on. Like, that's perfect, right? That one meme of a guy in the corner of the room, like, they don't know I'm a Lightwarden. That's essentially what it is. That's all we've been doing. It's just like eating up all the holy light juice. And you know what? You know, like, maybe that's a way to go out. Maybe that's the way. Light, not even once. Evil, gentle, dead man. I mean, Hildebrand would have been happy, right? Different perspective. I can turn that down a little bit. I feel like it's a little loud. It's on my end. Is it truly you, and not some figment of my imagination? Oh, but this is wonderful. It would seem our prayers have been answered. Why has the light returned to obscure the sky? I must have poured the over 100 tomes, but have no definitive conclusion. Seems forthcoming. Yeah, no, I have no idea, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. Already, yeah, I watched it. I did watch it, sir. I saw it in, it was linked in the Discord, already, yeah. Frey. Blue, that's actually a really good point. You guys remember that Frey is still within my, like, in the back of my mind, right? Frey is just floating around back there, and quite literally epitome of darkness, and it's like he's getting flashbanged. Oh my god. I didn't even think of that. Poor Frey. I oppose the Exarch, and thus I do feel his absence more keen. Yeah, but Frey's a part of our mindset. You gotta understand, we have, like, schizophrenia, basically. That's what being a Dark Knight is. You have, like, multiple minds inside your own mind. Flash frying Frey. Meme of the guy in pitch darkness turning on light mode, like, oh, why is it so bright? That would have been a good meme. Oh, that would have been such a good meme, Hydra. Oh. Catless, meanwhile, leads crystalline mean in preparations for battle, though against what foe we are as yet uncertain. Okay, so it seems like we're still, like, in the possibility of being attacked. It's not going to be from Yomorians, but if I'm here as a Lightwarden, I'm guaranteeing that there's going to be some type of creature or critter that's going to be trying to get to us, so great. Catless. Somebody get that more. I always called her Catless Everdeen. How much time has passed since Mount Gulag and now? How much time has passed? Do we know? Or you aren't finished in the stream. Get it ready for next, maybe? Touching fingers. Like this. 69. Nice. Like 12 seconds. Probably a few hours, okay. Like this. You put those together? Approximately 72 seconds. I'm striking straight away, are you? Won the day, the Exarch would still be here. As such, we are keeping busy consulting. I've noticed that the music of the Crystarium has been much more somber. It's been like that background kind of like sad music, you know? Oh, you're referring to the meme? Oh, okay. Impossible to make something better, but we would need to experiment with different patterns and materials, and I'm not sure we have that kind of time. A challenge he would enjoy. Look at this fancy road again. One long rest. The master of the stairs is running his own errands now, is he? He's swearing like a pirate nonstop. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's definitely pissed. Oh, he's having a terrible time. But never mind that. I'm thinking our absent genius and his epiphanies are the perfect answer to this predicament of yours. And by genius, you mean Reynold? He is a man of unrivaled gifts. I won't argue with that. With there. 1.0, bro. Hey, Seawindbass, what's going on? He's probably cloistered himself in some forgotten cave, completely absorbed in his latest creation. I wouldn't even know where to start looking. That does make things difficult. Still, if that eccentric is someone you've destined to meet, I've wager he'll show up soon enough. My time at the bar, many's the tale I've heard told of strangely fated encounters. Holy crap. Even if the few of them might be stretching the truth just a bit. Like Plankton from the one time he hijacked SpongeBob's brain. Noses to the grindstone for the time being, but in the off chance you do encounter Grenold, you'd be wise to take advantage of his brilliance rather than wait on our slow and steady progress. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry. Everyone's freaking out. Relax. Until you're probably well, but if you're passing near the stairs, I have a few regulars I'd like to introduce you to. Okay, kind of dying, but sure. Hey, Ash, what's going on? Good to see you. Midterms finished. Gotta write the other one on Wednesday. You got this. You got this. Easy. It's light work. Get it? Because we're the Lightwarden. The jokes are going to be pretty bright tonight. Oh my goodness, I'm levitating! Ooh, 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 what's Living Shadow? Ooh, that's another cooldown. Okay, Control Z, Control C. We need Control Q? What is Control Q? Control Q, Control A. Control E would probably be that one. No. Wait, is this the right one? No. Keybinds. We need next to Control X. That is going to be Control E. Apply. You should push it and say, hey, something that shows up. Does it actually? Does he stay with me? Oh, he does. Oh, that's cool. Thank God. What an asshole move I just did. Do you guys understand what I just did? I just summoned Frey, right? Our darkness, our epitome of darkness, into the blinding light. Ah! Ah, you jerk! It sucks. Be like, this is the torment I go through every single day. And we summon his... That is terrible. I love it. Good. He needs... Oh, the guards are all lined up too. Very nice. No wonder he ran away. He keeps singing his prayer. All the guards showed up. Looking excellent, as always. Cool. When executing Living Shadow, a second timer indicates its duration. Oh, okay. All right, that's easy. Now you got to get your healer's heart attacks with a steam standing in the back. I'm afraid my Lena can't make it. All right, it's all right, Onyx. Don't you worry. I appreciate that. I appreciate that you're there. In his garden. Are you all right? Doesn't make it any soothing scenery, but the Exarch often like to stand there and feel the wind upon his face. Well, he's kind of dead, unfortunately. How the hell do I get there? Is it this way? I'm guessing it's this way. Oh, it's like down off over there. Rise and shine, Frey! It's so bright. Ow. One of my favorite things is that when you guys follow is hearing all the sound effects of thuds and people in their armor hitting the ground. That is one of my favorite things. Unaffected by tank damage or reduction, so he hits hard. Ooh, nice, good. I need a DPS cooldown. Broken Hankos. Everyone fell and it's just like loud, audible, like... Wait, hold on, I have a sound effect for that. You ready? Loud, audible, like... There it is. See, that's what happens when you prepare yourself. Hey, Seneca, what's going on? I have an absolute meme ready for that. I should have done it. I should have done like, and I think I'm gonna do summoning Frey into the light, the light world. Ardbert, I hear the mystical music. Are you gonna come out, Ardbert?
The people of this city have spirit, I'll give them that. They've not lost the will to fight. I can imagine how torn you must feel, looking at that sky. Knowing what it means to everyone. And that you're responsible.
Yep. We're both kind of problems here. Both of these answers sound like I would be complaining. I still can't believe it's coming from me. It's all such a mess. The secrecy is worse. I'd rather people know. No, Calf Dad's stoic. He drinks his coffee black. And he listens to old
if you're
Bob
thinking
Dylan
of coming
music.
Clean, don't. It might make you feel better, but it would make things 100 times worse for them. They're better off not knowing.
Phone book quality. Yeah, I know how it feels to be a loser.
You're in a corner, and there doesn't seem to be any obvious way out. But that doesn't mean it's over. However hopeless it seems, you haven't lost yet.
Stop looking like a sad cat, Calf Dad. Hot damn.
I remember looking up at the sky like this before.
He misses his cat.
Being caught up in a strange kind of calm. It was after we realized we were responsible for the flood. When we resolved to journey to the source by taking our own lives.
Damn.
One last sacrifice. One last fight. One last failure.
Hey, we're
And
seeing
then the
stock
Oracle
photo.
appeared and, well, you know the rest.
What's worse is the amount of like
There were times in the
tragedy.
years and decades that followed when I wondered if we might not have been better off just letting the rejoining happen.
like the amount of tragedy that he has gone through, even well before the Stormblood patch, or getting into Stormblood and all that, when we actually dealt with them. It's just, oh man, it's just sad. Like, you go through and you do everything right and you still suffer the consequences, you know? You're the one who gave him the whiskers.
That we'd made one last mistake. But seeing that giant Talos stir to life cured me of any doubts I still had. Always we took the burden of fighting upon ourselves. That's what heroes do, isn't it?
It's going through so much.
So we never had the chance to see anything like that. Our people coming together as one. To think that their hope still burns so bright.
What, I mean, like, to be fair, what are they going to do?
They were still so eager to live, they would lift up their fellows, one on top of the other, till they reached the sky.
They just going to give up? Come on, man.
No. We made the right decision. And I can finally feel proud of the part we played in helping this world survive.
It's just the narrator. Yeah. Oh.
Well, come on then.
Oh, we're going into a fisty bump. Okay. Sorry, I thought I was lagging. I was just making sure. Fusion?
As I thought. What happened between us was no coincidence.
I had that one loaded up. I'm sorry if I ruined the immersion. It was either that one or the. It was no coincidence what happened between us. I had it set up because I have two different ones. I have the snore, the but then I have it the same way, worded the same way, but it has parentheses and it says "but sexy," and it's. Sorry. We're back.
My story may be finished, but the fates have gifted me a minor role in yours. I suspected as much the moment I realized you could hear me.
It's about
but
time.
It's hard not to doubt yourself when you're the man who caused the flood.
How many other hunger to help bear the load?
I was afraid to do anything more than watch for fear of making things even worse.
I mean, that's a fair thing to say, though. Like, you almost caused, like, the apocalypse of this world.
But no longer. After all, the path I once walked is now yours to finish.
Path mentioned.
For what it's worth, I cast my lot with yours. If you need a push, I'll be right there behind you. If you lose control, I'll do my best to stop you.
Thanks, buddy.
So, let us be about it, hero.
Was that a Path of Exile reference in my Final Fantasy? No, they mentioned... I mean, that would have been actually a really good way to put it, but no, it was more so to mention the use of the word phrasing of path, and walking, path and walking, the fate. It's been a common theme I've paid attention to, and Ardbert is like, I feel bad that I ever called him the Warriors of Darkness. Last vestiges of his series.
Worried you were up here all alone, brooding and fretting and wallowing in your woes. But look at you, grinning at nothing like a pollen-drunk pixie.
The Fae has arrived. It's cool. One just having a moment.
Look at what you've done to your ether. It's a mess. And you have cracks running all through that pretty soul of yours.
Wait, how are you not Titania? Time to get scolded by your pixie spell. But the worst part is like we're trying to be open in this like relationship, but every time I just get berated. I don't function like that. Don't come flying at me all like red hot and angry and yelling at me about my pretty soul. Don't shut up.
My poor little sapling. Whatever am I to do with you?
Shook me out of it. Fail really does come in with that kind of, that aren't easy to understand. They do. Can you like fix the cracks by chance?
Shall I yield up my throne? You could claim it, cut ties with the mortal world, hide away in the castle. It won't fix the
Maybe
problem.
if you called once in a while, they would be
really
less
matter?
angry.
If any pesky heroes come calling with steel and magic, all of Il Meg will rise up in your defense.
I mean, like, that's cool. Caffeinated to Tanya's dress. I can pull it off. That's why I think you'd be mad. But I'm just saying, like, the fact that Faye realizes where we're at right now and like how we're kind of in a crappy situation.
My crown and scepter are yours, if you want them.
We have a job to do. I appreciate it, Fail.
What? Don't give me that look. Of course I knew before I asked that you'd never ever heed such a wicked suggestion.
Okay, you gotta stop yelling. Check your tone, Late. Come on.
And besides, what would become of my precious and ephemeral flower?
That's a weird camera shot. It's not just me. It's like she just like popped up off over into that side. They never did anything for you.
Dear beloved sapling, you are lost, confused, and have precious little time to gather your wits.
She's not angry, she's Scottish. We're gonna simmer down with the Scottish jokes. Yes, I am confused. I slurped up too much of that holy
Your kind
juice.
is always so preoccupied with what lies ahead, and so we muddle your vision with fog and glamour. But such trickery is easy to see through.
At least the wings worked this time. Yeah, I know. That was the funniest thing. And you guys were like, chill, Calf Dad. It's not that funny. And I was like, I literally have found a game-breaking, or not a game-breaking, an immersion-breaking bug. And it was hilarious. It was like, it was hilarious. Let me have my fun, damn it. I was always trying to...
Stand very, very still. Think not of where you need to go, but where you are right now at this moment, at this time, in this place.
That's actually a really good line. You know, like a lot of things about anxiety is worrying about what can happen and what will happen in the future and knowing. And you know that your brain, like the human brain really does that as far as a defensive mechanism. Like there really talks about, you know, preparing for what can happen so that you don't have something bad happen to you. But it's easy to get caught up in all these different planning moments, but you know, like taking a moment just to realize where you are. And it's really it's actually a very good talking point. That's a very good talking point. Inside Out 2 was good about that. Oh, yeah.
Our cairn of crystal. From shadowed hood he watched you go, his ruby eyes with warmth aglow. See yourself as he saw you, and that shall be the clearest clue.
Oh, damn it. Now we're riddling. Faye, I'm about to die of, like, light juice. Like, stop Dr. Seuss in it. Just figure out why I don't want to turn into a sin eater and you're
you
like...
stand in his garden, dear sapling. Ask his flowers what they know, and you will surely find an answer.
Riddle me this, Cat Man. Mary Reed from Assassin's 4.
But what will you do with it, I wonder? I'll be watching and waiting. Waiting and watching.
Alright, I'm just gonna say, that sounded less, like, encouraging and supportive and more threatening. Waiting and watching. Watching and waiting. Damn, you guys weren't kidding. These are some juicy cutscenes. Juicy cutscenes. Like that one there was like 5.5 minutes. Hey, so what are you guys all looking at? What's going on over here? We doing something cool? Oh, wait, no, it's me.
After this scene, one of my friends said Ardbert was the best bro he's had in almost any video game, but Faeul is a close second.
I'm sorry, I appreciated that it said Faeul. Oh, do I actually have to go and talk to the flowers? I think I do. Okay. Ardbert does his character does a really good job of just like portraying someone who like, and again, who did everything that they could, but is still filled with regret, still filled with like, I could have done more. I could have you know, stop this. I should have stopped this. I should have foresaw it. And I feel like that is actually a really good element to his character. It's right here, the giant sign. In hell. I feel like that does a lot to his character's depth, you know, like, and especially the fact that only you and him can communicate, which is cool, because we're again, he's just a juxtapose of what we are on the source. You know, I like that. I really do. Well, her wings are working now. It's never safe, even when they like you. She's eternal and she knows your metal. He has imposed no restrictions upon us, but one. No one except the Exarch is permitted to dwell within the spire. As suddenly as it arrived. Okay. Well, isn't that interesting? All right, so I got kind of a cook. Everyone, we're turning on the stove real quick. So if we've looked at what Grahatia, the Exarch, was able to do and who he was able to bounce back and forth, like the idea of moving different people from different timelines. Because again, he's totally snatched our soul up from the source to bring it here to the first. What's saying that we couldn't do that, figure out a way to do the same to him from another timeline? Or if he is the only universal person in the timeline, we figure out his spire or something like that, and we reverse time to before Emmett kills him. Like, I mean, I don't know. I'm just sitting there thinking this because I understand that there's, like, I mean, even if you look at the opening trailer for Shadowbringers, when he's sitting there and he's putting his hand up against the crystal mirror, he's saying, let the future be undone and let history be rewritten. In that same regard, it kind of indicates that you're able to bounce back and forth between different timelines and potentially undo things that have happened. So, like, what's saying that we couldn't stop Emmett? I don't know. I have to play the game. I'm boiling some water. Captain Lena, she lost her parents to an eater attack not long after she was born, didn't she? Yeah, we gotta go talk to Lena. Kind of surprised that we haven't talked to her at this rate so far. We going back to the future? I mean, we might as well. Shit. Don't stop everything. Cabinet of Curiosity. I should have probably just taken the damn Aetherite. I don't know why I do this. I'm just saying. Like, I feel like there's gonna be some kind of, like, reversal of time or something that we're gonna be able to go. Hot damn, can I figure out the stairs? I don't trust stairs because they're always up to something. I feel like we're gonna figure out the way to deal with not only time, but just like how to get back to where we were before Emmett killed him, you know? Rapid fire. Oh, you guys weren't ready for that one. I'm afraid there's to tell yet. Since the flood, when the Crystal Tower first flashed into existence, its summoner, the Exarch himself, became known to the refugees in Lakeland soon thereafter. He welcomed all who sought out the spire, be they locals who had lost their homes, I am reading that word, fleeing the ruined kingdom, and together they found the city which would become the Crystarium. He refused to share his name. But the summoner did not deem himself worthy of address. Thus did the people consider his skin so alike to the tower he had summoned, and bestowed him the title Crystal Exarch. As for the true name, well, 'twould seem that the mystery remains unsolved to this day. Okay, well, we know who he is. All right, where do I go now? Oh, she's Lena. Poor job. I warned you about those stairs, bro. Stairs bringing you down. No, the stairs weren't bringing me down. I mean, I guess the only thing that I can think of is that if the flash was there, right? The crystal tower kind of flashed into existence. Wouldn't it make kind of sense that maybe the Exarch was able to will himself into existence here in the first from the source? Like, right? Wouldn't that make more sense? Like, he was able to project himself into this world and be here all this time while his body and everything else still remains at the source. And then if he's able to do that, him dying in this world would just be basically him canceling his flight pattern and going back, right? Like, it got too windy and they had to send him back. I don't know. And yes, I'm sorry, I'm making extra work for the mods. I do apologize. Lena, relax. I'm making extra work for the mods. Guys, just please be easy with the spoilers. Anything that could be considered a spoiler or even text, flavor text, something like that. Those are all things that the mods are watching out for. They're doing their best, but they're also trying to let you guys have your time. Just saying. And sir, that pre-Vaultry video with the hippos, I love you and I hate you for what you did. Oh, I kind of made that like the thing for this channel is like as I'm going through and I'm like doing these story beats, I want to have a couple of memes each stream, you know? All right, super tired. You take care, buddy. Get some sleep. Enjoy all that Monster Hunter. I know you've been playing it. Lima beans. And she was like a huge Lima bean. Jordan, what are you on? You need some, I had beans for dinner. So I bristled when they asked for patience. I did not understand their hesitation until I saw that you had fallen. Only I realized I had no business rushing ahead. Oh, okay, yeah. The battering ram was broken, so we're gonna wait. Moments before he left to join you in Calusa, the Exarch entrusted me with key to a chamber known as the Umbilicus. The room is in the heart of the tower, into which only the Exarch himself is permitted to enter. Only in the event that the army of eaters descended upon the city was I to access the Umbilicus and awaken the defensive barrier. Never before had he left me with such instructions, but the battle with all three loomed near, and at the time I accepted the key without much thought. I had noodles and they were not good. I'm gonna spoil everything. I'm unplugging the fridge. Yeah, it's funny. It's like I went to a car dealership and I asked what was the thing on the back of that car, and the guy was like, oh, spoiler. I was like, okay, you don't have to tell me, but am I gonna have to pay for it? We're wild up tonight, guys. We got crazy dad jokes. He knew that some terrible fate had awaited him. That was the stupidest joke. I'm sorry I ever put that in front of you. I expect better out of myself. I do. I'm sorry. I need to know what you fear. What battle you and your companions are truly fighting. Immediate boom. Lasagna quick meal. Yeah, we're just trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Though we do not face an invasion of eaters, I suspect the city will be in far more danger if you do not gain the knowledge that you seek. Okay, cool. We're in his garden now. We're we're climbing into his windows. We're snatching his bed up. I don't know. Does he sleep? I don't think he sleeps. The unbroken thread. Ligma beans. All right, Lena Beans, here we go. We must make this man bald, chat, for justice. I mean, it's funny too, is because like I was just talking to my wife about it, and she was like, "How well do you think you'll do?" And I was like, "Honestly, I have no idea. I have no idea how well I would do." But the best thing that I can do is just be open and talk about it and like say, "Hey, for this next month." But I'm just gonna say that with the shaved head and all that, and like it's already in my Amazon cart. I plan on having extra effects to make it work better, you know? I'm just saying. Emmett Selch likes to sleep. Yeah, well, duh. Emmett Selch. Excuse me, I always say Selch. Gotta look for a bed in there.
I have unlocked the door to the umbilicus. You are free to enter.
Emmett Belch.
Once you have what you require, I'll see it sealed once more. Until then, I will remain without.
Oh, okay. It's just me. It's just a me journey. It's just a Mario journey. Oh boy. I really do like Lena's voice actor. I'm just gonna say it. So he was a huge nerd. Of course it's books. I would have never guessed.
A moment to collect my thoughts, I prithee.
Oh no, he's hot!
Of course Urianger would be here where there's nothing but books. And I guess they're talking about the time that he just showed up immediately.
Thy true name is Grahatia, then. By thy claims, thou too art a native of the source, though from an age beyond our own, when the 8th umbral calamity hath visited devastation upon our star. Thou hast, by subtle means, reached across the boundaries of time and space to unsow the seeds of catastrophe, ere its creeping vines drag our champion unto an early grave.
In essence, yes. A difficult story to swallow, I am sure.
Background music's cool.
I doubt not the veracity of thy words, not the account of thy coming, nor that of the fated calamity. Yet my mind straineth still to apprehend the enormity of this tale. Wouldst thou favor me with a gradual unfolding of its chapters?
You know this shit is bad when even Urianger is like, dude, what the shit are you talking about? Scale it back, bite-size it, chapter 1, go. Like, that is, you know it's bad when Urianger is even saying that shit. This is crazy. I've never seen this man have this kind of weakness. Holy crap.
But where to begin? I should start with those great minds who survived the calamity. Sid Garland being perhaps the greatest. In hopes of staying the unending tides of war, he and his fellows pursued all manner of possible solutions.
Anthony Bridgerton and, really? Jonathan Bailey is, okay, Jonathan Bailey plays as the Crystal Exarch, or, what's it, Grahatia. That is actually really cool. I'll have to tell my wife that. That's cool. She likes Bridgerton. She likes Anthony Bailey.
One of these was rooted in theory, which unified several fundamental principles discovered over the course of the Warrior of Light's adventures. It proposed a method by which one could enter the river of time, traverse the rift, and leap between worlds.
This is Sid talking, or the greatest mind.
Perfecting that idea, however, was a work which consumed their lifetimes. and thus was it left to future generations to decide whether theory would be put into practice. But all the while, the world continued to burn. Hope was a feeble outpost, beset on all sides by thievery and misery and murder. People cried out in despair, "There is no hope! We are finished! Mankind is finished!"
Lower in the background music.
Then others raised their voices in answer. Though we be beyond salvation, those who came before may yet be saved. We will forge a crossroads and pave the way for a different future. By the wisdom of our forebears, we will prevent this calamity from ever having come to pass. The fighting went on unabated, but some few took up Sid's research and labored to realize those impossible ideas. After 2 centuries of labor, their descendants finally succeeded in awakening the Crystal Tower, an integral part of the process, and, in doing so, roused its caretaker, me.
Okay, so basically, in that timeline, Sid, I just had to digest this, bear with me. Sid and his constituents, the Garland Ironworks, they all work together with this idea of being able to go into the River of Time, jumping out to these different worlds and being able to essentially go back and forth. But as Sid Nero, yeah, basically the divorce energy. And but the problem was that war raged around them, and eventually it just kind of fell to the wayside, and basically the whole world went to shit until a couple of people came together and said, you know what, we're going to try to make this right and see if we can't undo what has happened. So they worked all the way through it, and then finally they figured it out a way to open up the Crystal Tower, waking Grahatia up. Think I got it? Did I miss anything? I'm from the future. There's plenty of time to explain. He's a janitor. All good. Okay, just making sure I'm digesting.
By this stage, scholars had largely established the phenomena underpinning the rejoining, and identified the first as the shard which precipitated the 8th umbral calamity. This grand structure was already capable of storing the energies required to attempt the translocation. All that remained was to augment some few of its functions based upon the theoretical models of Sid and his compeers.
And by means of such technologies didst thou effect thine arrival in the first, to an age before this star had joined with the source.
Some while before, as it turned out. 'Tis all but impossible to predict how time will flow between one world and the next, and we missed our mark by almost an entire century.
Ah, damn!
But this only worked in our favor. The Sin Eaters could not be defeated without the blessing of light, and summoning the only man who might stand a chance against them would require decades of preparation.
I try to do my best, Nakaruru. I really do. I really try to put my, if you guys are watching this, I know that you guys, and I care about the game too, but I also know that you guys care about this game, to the next level. You care about the story beats, you care about the elements, the emotions of these characters, and if I'm dipping my toe into this world, which I've already been doing this for, 2 years now, I should at least do you the honor, the respect, let me put it this way, the respect of actually paying attention to what the hell is happening. Also, I'm low-key afraid of my mods, but that's neither here nor there.
An undertaking of scarce credible endurance. That thou hast kept thy plan from falling into disarray these many years bordereth on the miraculous.
Need to work harder. I think we all are, Cap.
Yet howsoever history be rewritten, thy present self was shaped by events which followed the calamity. Should said catastrophe be averted, the very skein of thine existence will unravel. Surely thou hast foreseen this.
You should fear them. They are scary. A lot of streamers, in a surprisingly small amount, have put a conscious effort to understand the stories, let alone remember and connect the dots between details. It's fun, though, like, because I mean, I even remember look at the call for Shadowbringers. It's like, even before I watched the trailer leading up to it, just with the name of Shadowbringers, I thought it was going to have to do something with, like, undead. Like, there was going to be summonings of, you know, like, undead creatures and skeletons, and I thought it was going to go down that typical trope. And I was vastly incorrect. And then it's like, I even look at, like, my analyzation of the Shadowbringers trailer, and a lot of what I talked about, a lot of what I thought was happening was incorrect. But at the time, and looking back at it, I can see myself saying, oh, I could understand why I said that. I could understand what was going on. Like, they had the scene with Y'shtola, and they're like, Master Matoya. You know, like, Urianger was talking about the different fates. That looked like it was a part of the 12's Wood in Gridania. And it looked like the border of Baelsar's wall. So I was like, okay, so they're back. Master Matoya sacrificed herself to pilot Y'shtola's skin, which is younger and probably has a lot more power or something like that, in defense of the 12's Wood, while we're over here in the first trying to figure it out. Again, these were all just theories, you know?
I am aware of the consequences. 'Tis for that very reason Cid and his colleagues bequeathed their legacy as an offering, and not an edict. To give all of oneself for the happiness of others, and with no promise of reward, 'tis a hard thing to ask. Harder still for those condemned to survive in a world which pitted brother against brother.
Hey, Visible.
Indeed, you are right to call the execution of this plan miraculous, though the force which held it together was nothing so inexplicable. It was him. The warrior of light has been our unbroken thread. Where others would stumble and fall, he would rise above. Where others would break and run, he would carry on. The warrior of light's tale is one of unyielding bravery. To tell it was to feel courage. To hear it was to feel hope. It was a breath of inspiration in an age of suffocating shadow.
To tell it was to feel courage. To hear it was to feel hope. It was a breath of inspiration in an age of suffocating shadow. Damn, that is a good line.
In the histories of a fallen nation was our hero hailed as its greatest ally.
Okay, that was us in Kugane. And I guess that's supposed to be a representation of Xenos' sword.
In the time-worn pages of a noble's memoirs were his deeds joyously retold.
Lord Edmund mentioned. Saw it.
For many, these stories were the flame which warmed them through the coldest of nights.
Ed mentioned.
And so it should come as little surprise that the plan found no shortage of volunteers, concerning as it did the warrior of light himself. It was their chance to add their own verse to the hero's saga.
Strongest prose, yeah. Let's go, Dreadstrike.
He was the lodestar that brought them all together to send their final message back through time and space to him. The light of your legacy was our torch in the darkness. Burn bright again and live.
Really hate to say it, but I'm burning pretty bright right now. Just saying.
I am merely the bearer of that wish, come to ensure it is safely delivered.
Wherefore sharest thou this burden with me and no other? What wouldst thou have me say?
Oh, Urianje's not okay right now. Easy tax.
You will be my accomplice? 'Twas you yourself who convinced me of your suitability when you spoke of how you learned of the Flood and of your part in arranging Minfilia's journey to the First.
Have a good night, Mitchell.
Your actions showed uncommon resolve. 'Twas clear you were committed to the cause of saving this world.
Would you say you're flaming or blazing?
I knew I could trust you to choose the right path forward.
It's hot. I'm on fire.
Even if that choice came with a heavy price.
What price?
When all is said and done, and the last of the Lightwardens lies slain, I will absorb their corrupted ether, and then I will die.
I was gonna say, one of his lines earlier in this speech was him talking about it is a hard thing to say, or a hard thing to ask for someone to sacrifice everything that they are and not expect a reward out of it. Like kind of like putting it together in my own words, but he was kind of hinting at himself. He has already gone so far that he knows that he is going to die well before he starts any of this stuff. But again, he's 300 years old or something like that. Like, he's been around for so long, and like the idea of him of saving this world, there's, in his mind, there is nothing better, right?
Knowing what I know of your companions, not to mention your champion, they will try to stop me. But in saving one, they would save none. Therefore, I implore you to aid me in concealing my identity and ensuring this tale ends as it must. To this end, I would have you take what I have told you of the calamity and make of it a portent. A prophetic vision you beheld in the swirling chaos of the rift.
So Uri had to lie.
Is this truly thy wish?
History remembered the Warrior of Light, as I knew it would. And I will suffer no other to rescue the champion whose star has charted my course. I will see this tale to a happy end, my friend. There has been enough tragedy.
All right, so I just got to call one thing out. When everyone else basically got sucked from the source, they got the good sucking from the source. We didn't have clothes. Uri had clothes there. Just calling something out. They got the good suck out of the source. What do you mean?
If you lose control again, the light could claim you for good. Although it's probably only a matter of time before you succumb to the change in any case.
You got the better spell. Phrase this way always.
What do you mean to do?
Yeah, we're in a hunting mood. I mean, to hunt down itself. We're going hunting for ass cans. Why are you like this?
Then we should be on our way. Diasian mentioned the Tempest, did he not?
You know what's funny? Is that you guys get on me. You guys do your best to get on me and be like, oh, you're capped out about phrasing, and stuff like that. What about the trolley boy? Literally, that was like 2 streams ago. 2 streams ago, the trolley boy was sitting there and he was talking about how he liked to have his like haft. He was like, it's nice and smooth, and it really requires like 2 hands to hold. Like, and he's like talking about this. How is that not an innuendo? There are several innuendos in this game. Several dozen innuendos in this game. And yet I'm the bad guy for when I just phrase it in the way that I thought of how it's told. I'm just saying. But they should not encourage it. Seneca, you can put it in all caps. I'm still not. No, that don't mean shit. Que pasa? Innuendos. Trolley Boy did. I am not gonna forget Trolley Boy. That might be a meme on this channel. It's just Trolley Boy, and it's just a picture of him laying in his bed. The Wolverine. You remember the Wolverine meme where he's laying in his bed and he's touching the picture, and on the picture is his fucking trolley. It's like, I miss you.
That's the stormy seas around Calusia to you. His lair must be down there somewhere, hidden beneath the waves.
Trial was last year. Trial was on Friday's stream. Yes, I did. I'm sorry. I blame Koji. Jack, I'm sure there's more that I've missed. All right, so we got a plan. We got to go hunt down an Askian. We got to go kick his hot ass. Because I know that you guys are going to say it. You guys are like, oh my god, Emmett's so long. He's got a long neck. And none of you guys are choosing to ignore that. You are choosing to ignore that his neck is significantly disproportionate to the rest of his body. Just saying. Wait. Long necks are fine. Lord, how am I taking that, buddy? Back before the slip. You see, cap that ball. It'll happen, don't worry.
I didn't want to interrupt the story, but a tribute for the mods, and to see Calf bald.
Alright, so at its time right now, we are at $211. $211 on the first hour and a half of the streaming capable for this month. More next below. I have some questions about the Tempest. Yeah. Star Traders, what's up? The name was given by the seas of which Calusia is bound. If you make a request, they'll probably Emerald to follow your waters. But oh, we're going under the sea. Are we going under the sea? Are we about to go Little Mermaid with this shit? Do 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 do. I didn't have my duck out. Oh wait, no, there's an Aetherite right here. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Down where it's wetter. Take it from me. My wife and I were talking about this the other day, and apparently the animators, and I don't know if this is true. I didn't see any source image, and I don't want to see any source image, but apparently the animators who were drawing the stuff for Little Mermaid put inappropriate images like integrated into the castles and to all the other things in there, and I have not. Is that 100% true?
The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake.
Somebody else's lake? That's actually perfect. Wow. Okay. It's a kids movie. It's on my OG VHS copy. There's a Dragon Castle. No way. There's always a topless lady in The Rescuers. What? We were talking about that, and she's and I don't know. Maybe it's because I didn't grow up with the Disney princess vibes or anything like that. Like, had a male body part when you get to if you get what I mean. Has been sneaking this stuff for years. I knew for a fact that they were sneaking some things into it, but like the Little Mermaid kind of caught me off guard. I was like, are you serious? Adult humor in Pixar? No, Blue. You know what my problem with Pixar is? Every time that Disney Pixar goes to put together like an animated show or anything like that that just has like, you know, humans going through, like, why is it that the moms end up having like a very shapely body? Explain that to me. You look at Mrs. Incredible or Elastigirl. You want to look at what's it? Aunt Cass, I think it is, from Big Hero 6. Yeah. Why? Artist art. Butch Hartman. Pixar mom syndrome. It's not just a thing. Hartman hips. Thick thighs. I'd say that. That's one of my sayings, Witchy. That's why you and I are friends. That's right there. Oh god. So you knew exactly how she became a mom. Okay, yeah. Aunt from Robot. Aunt Fanny from Robots. All right. Just so we're all on the same page. I remember growing up and then watching and seeing The Incredibles. Incredibles was one of my favorite movies growing up. And Incredibles 2. And I remember at one point I even said that I was like, wow, they really made her. They really made Elastigirl a look, didn't they? I'm like, who actually remember Big Hero 6? How are you making me feel old? You were the one making yourself feel old. I'm not going to apologize for that. Half a baby. Would I be a baby with a mustache like this? I need to have like a button to operate the camera so I can be. Would this mustache lie to you? I don't think so. I'm not gonna. No, wrong way. There we go. That's enough. It's not an ASMR stream. To the depths of the Tempest can swim, yes, but to reach the open floor. I'm not doing. Maybe that'll be like an unlock if I get like so much money within a so much donations within a certain time period. I'll just do this for the stream.
Ah, we have found thee.
Oh no, not thee. It's not a good look. I don't have the prettiest teeth. I don't have the prettiest teeth. This is not the. I was never asked to be like a dental model. You know how those people who could afford braces. Not me. It's cursed. Yep. All right, we're backing out. That's enough of that. That's obnoxious. We'll go back to the Fool. At least you have teeth. I'm just saying, like, I do have teeth. I do, but I grew up on well water, so they are like permanently stained. I've tried to whiten them bitches. It ain't work. I'll be the first one to admit. Back it up a bit.
Word reached us of thy recovery, and thus did we gather with all haste.
Shouldn't be a luxury good. Well, this is back in the 90s where it was considered a luxury good. Oh, $7 grand.
Ah. By thy looks, I gather thou hast gleaned that which I came to tell thee.
We're enamored with your smile. That was actually a very
Oriange has shared everything with us.
good tooth
The
pun.
Exarch's true identity and purpose.
Hey, Shy Blue.
I offer no excuses.
Dude, come on.
When I agreed to aid the Exarch with his plans, 'twas in full acceptance of the condemnation I would face when my duplicity was laid bare.
All right, I just gotta say this. Oriange, you've been doing like this shady, secretive shit like the entire time. This is not new. First off, you never apologized when you were talking to a little bussy way back when. You never really, you kind of apologized and more so explained why you did it when you did the whole thing with the Warrior of Darkness and all that, right? So that's two. That's two things right there. Like, yeah, shady Oriange, like that's canon for him. What, dude? Get off your knees. This ain't that kind of party.
Yet it is not rancor, but resolve that I sense in thee. Thou art fully intent upon walking thy path to its end, art thou not?
Kidnapped Benvelia and he killed her. And he never told us that he was hot. A little bussy. Wandering Doom Prophet. That was a real crime.
If thou canst forgive my deception, or, failing that, set aside thy displeasure for a time, I do beg leave to follow thee. What strength and wisdom I possess are thine to command.
I'm kind of at this point of like, dude, shut up. I forgive you. Let's go. Guys, we got shit to do. We can't just keep digging into the
I
path.
thank thee. Doubt not but that I will do all in my power to repay thy kindness and fulfill the Exarch's wishes.
All right, it's a little early. It's a little early, but I got to share this one. Hold on. Hold on, where is it? All right, you guys ready? You guys ready? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going to... The only reason I showed this one, and I was hoping that we would get a screenshot of her. Oh, the copyright's the copyright's ruined. It's gonna be. I'm gonna have to deal with that after. Was because Reen was in it. Reen. I was like, I hope to God they show Reen, because this is only gonna make sense if we see her. And it's like she's over there trying to help us, and it's just the Warrior of Light having the worst like 10 hours of his life right now. Innocence was innocent. No, wait a second. I thought about the Shadow Eagle. Think about it. Valtteri was brought into the world under the condition that he was the king. He was brought up this way. He was condemned by his mom and his dad and the Sin Eaters to be who he was. He had no choice in his life. He was actually a victim in that regard. Now, granted, one is not held accountable for the situation or the circumstances of their birth, but the circumstances of their death and where they end up in life is solely on them. So at some point he could have changed. Of course, arguments there, that's fair. Valtteri's upbringing was complete. He was completely a victim. He made his choices, but he was also a victim. Yes. He was literally, well, that was the thought. He was innocent, because what is more innocent than a baby? Maybe a puppy. I don't know, but just saying. Inside the womb, man. Yeah, so like he had no choice. There was no choice whatsoever.
I'm sorry, but I don't think this is a good idea.
You don't really have too many other ideas, girl.
Leaving the Crystarium, I mean, with or without Urianche. What I did for you won't last forever. There's no telling when the light will break free again.
We don't have a choice.
Please, you must stay here. At least for a little while longer. We will find a way to cure this, I promise you.
How can you make promises? We don't even know where to start.
Yeah, that's our girl. Sorry, Reen. I like you. Alice, that's what I needed. I needed that. I needed the fire.
You know Reen was only trying to help.
I need my girl to come in there hot.
Of course I know only too well.
OG, since the coils. Bitches.
But making promises you have no way of keeping is not a kindness. It's a lie. Plain and simple.
Allie, man.
We've all searched, high and low, for an answer. And every one of us came back empty-handed.
I gotta break the immersion. I need to move my camera. Hold on, look. You guys ready? Look at this. Calf Dad, I'm wearing heels. I didn't realize it until I actually saw it from this camera angle. I'm wearing heels in this. Kinda slaying, just saying.
I am not about to stand in his way now. Not after failing him in his hour of need. No! The least we can do is...
Yeah. Jack, I know you like Alfie. I'm sorry, but Alfie has never shed a tear for us. Well. Never said. Strut it, Kath. Damn those finding those heels. She's crying, I know.
To be gained by standing still.
Thank you. Alfie's saying something reasonable.
Indeed, we have exhausted every other avenue.
Hairs, hip, heel. Hairs or nails,
nails, hair, hips, heels.
I know what song that's from. Die. That's a good reference.
Lead and we shall follow. If there is any hope to be found, then we will surely find it at your side.
Are we all in agreement then?
Reen just doesn't want people to lose, you know? She doesn't want to lose people.
Is there aught we can do to help?
Oh. Oh.
Though we may not know the whole story, we do know you're in for a fight.
Is there like someone on like a broadcasting speaker? Like, I'm sorry, I've worked with the working class people for the longest time. Where were all of these people standing? And they're like, did they not like all follow each other? But they're like, no, we have to circle around and then enclose. Sorry, breaking immersion. I don't like it.
And while the Exarch's away, it falls to the rest of us to see the Warrior of Darkness is given a proper send-off.
Look, it's a small town. It's like, right.
You told them!
No. Well, not in so many words.
Aye, we didn't need it spelled out for us. When the night sky appeared over whichever place you went to, it was harder not to put two and two together.
He's not wrong. Pack mentality.
From the moment I heard that you and the Exarch shared the homeland, I had my suspicions. Long had he been waiting for a certain someone to arrive. And I knew at once that it must be you.
They work within like 20 feet of each other. And yeah, who said it? I was gonna say Seneca. Yeah, they definitely heard Alice yell. It was like, ah!
Exactly. When he went up to meet you, 'twas clear it was no ordinary visitor. That spring in his step spoke volumes. I could feel his excitement.
He's like, shit's going down. All right, let's go.
That's right!
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we just aren't morons.
We do not fully understand where you or the Exarch hail from, or why you've all done so much to protect us. But we are deeply grateful nonetheless. So, if there is anything at all we might do to aid your journey, you need only name it. What would you have of us?
I need to go under the sea.
You might have invited them to join us, where there are not so many. But come, they are waiting. What is your will, O Warrior of Darkness?
I was not expected to be put into a position of leadership. I was literally just gonna go submarine down to where Emmett was and deal with his shit. And now I have to command a fort. Y'all gotta stop putting me in control of shit. Don't give me a choice. Oh, you gave me a choice. Sasserback was so long I managed to cook dinner during it. Just really a really big trolley. Save the sass when we can sass back. Defend the Crystarium. Leave it to us. We'll see the Exarch safe and home. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. Which that answer gives them no instructions of what to do. Absolutely nothing on what's our next step. They have nothing. That was a long ass cutscene. Gotta come up for air. Meat and blood. Defend the Crystarium. I swear to God, if we get another, like, we need to build another Talos, and this one's an aquatic one. I don't know why I sound like Shaggy. We need to go underwater, Scoob. We considered the most efficacious method for reaching the depths of the Tempest. I believe we have arrived at an elegant solution. If it fails, welcome to the Krusty Burger. It's a water trolley. To storm-tossed seas. Oh, oysters in the half shell. Oh, nice. Beautiful school laugh. It's the ocean floor yet. Our goal is not simply arrive there. Nay, we must needs have the means to breathe and fight for it. I can breathe underwater already. So I'm just saying. Wait, are we gonna go have to talk to the underwater phase? We're gonna have to go talk to the underwater phase, aren't we? So how's everyone doing? I'm sorry, that was a very long cutscene. All the guards standing around wondering what the hell I'm doing. All right, I appreciate y'all. You finished the conversation, then you had to have a sandwich. That is still Witchy. I think Witchy sent it. That was still one of my favorite memes. One of my absolute favorite memes from Stormblood was where Alfie's like, and he jumps into the ocean. He's like, whoa! And then like the meme is at the end, he's like struggling to breathe and like taking on so much water. And then at the very end of it, he's like, he's got like the Giga Chad face, and he's like, so, how do you like my swimming? Like, that was one of my best ones. Right, I'm off to bed just in time for you to find some Fae. Gemshine, you have a good night. I hope you get some good sleep. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No flight in Lakeland. Nope, I save it for once I am done with the MSQ. Bye, y'all. Probably be faster to go the other way. It's always a good time. Golden Boy reference. Felt like it was a moment out of an 80s sitcom. You know, like, I actually kind of joke about it, and I talked to my wife about this. I feel like they don't make comedy shows like they used to, you know? Like, they don't, like, even sitcoms, I feel like they, I know it sounds weird, but I feel like they're too safe. Maybe that's just me. Like, I saw this article that was suggesting that Seinfeld would be considered too offensive to show. The Office would be considered too offensive to show. And I'm like, those were tame. Those really weren't all that bad. Scrubs was fantastic. I've watched that. I've watched from start to finish like 5 different times. I've died 10 times Asking Prime. Asking Prime's a big fight though. Anything to sit on anymore. It's kind of sad. It is. And it's kind of sad. Bottom was the best comedy. I love Boondocks. Sounds like rage bait. And it very well could be. And it did, in fact, enrage me. But it's like, I look at stuff like that, like shows or comedy that is I mean, like, SNL for the longest time, I feel like hasn't done anything that's been like super funny until Shane Gillis did the couple of beers meme. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see the couple of beers clip that they had from what's it, their most recent SNL skit on Saturday, I think it was? That was hilarious. That was one of the funniest things like I've seen in a long time come from SNL. But it's you know, it's stuff like that where it's like, yeah, it's a little bit offensive. To have good comedy, it has to have like a certain level of realness, but then also like a dig. I don't know. Maybe I'm old school with it. Maybe that's just my thought. It's like I'm looking at it the wrong way. But I feel like the best kind of comedy comes from a real place, and it is a little bit dark. Like, it can be a little bit dark, and it'd still be fine, you know? Seneca, you have a good night. Hope you get some sleep. Get some good sleep, and I'll see you on the other side of the week. Animaniacs was good. Animaniacs was really, really good. Comedy equals pain and time. Oh, yeah. Fingerprints. Another hearing of Fingerprints. Still one of the best ones. Best clips. What's it? That was, her name was Dot, I think. Hump of an isle riding out of the water. Though it'd be much my shame, I cannot but flail and flounder where thou mayest glide like a fish. I shall board on a boat to the island, and I spare the spectacle of my inept strokes. Oh, he can't swim. Let's go under the sea. Time to drown an elf. It's like some thalassophobia shit. It's like foggy as hell, you can't see nothing. I still have to go up. I have to go up. This thing's gonna be a giant effing turtle, isn't it? That's an eye. No, it's a whale. It is a fucking whale. It is a giant ass whale. That's what we're gonna go and do. Why can't I get there? It's a big whale. Just. It's clearly the side of an aisle, Ken. You can yell at me all you want. It's a whale. It's a giant whale that hasn't moved in a while. Whale, whale, whale. Was the surface gently shifting? It's not just rocks. Get out of here. All right. We're on the Isle of Ken. Quick, warn Pinocchio. I'm sorry. That's a horror movie. Also, what's it? Monstro? Giant ass whale coming out of the water. Oh, Alfie already made it. Thing was terrifying. Why aren't you out of breath? All rather obvious to my eyes, though I concede I have an unfair advantage. It's a giant whale. It's a living creature. How did everyone get here faster than me? Oh. Whale. It's just like the big one. Yes, yes. Let's be weird with Urianger. Go for is not inaccurate. According, oh, we got a laugh out of him. We got a laugh. I would enlist aid to bear us into the deep and thence banish the waters with an airy sphere, like the domes which do shelter the hamlets beneath the roomy sea. Within its compass, we may move unencumbered and defend ourselves with when the hour of battle cometh, as it most surely shall. Now I must needs ask for silence while I make my supplication. Reverence to their god, Namazu. Fucking catfish. Was an ass thing to do. It wasn't. I forgot he turned into a donkey. I missed that joke.
Wir Sach, Bilan Bismail.
It would have been funny if nothing happened. It would have been hilarious if nothing happened. And then it's just Urianger talking to a rock. Like, at some point, there has to be a little bit of humor that Urianger, it's like, misguessed what, I mean, he can't always be the smartest person in the room. It would be hilarious if there was just like a random thing and be like, and he's talking to it and it's like, does he know that that is a rock? You don't recognize the name? No, I do. Bismarck is the name of the primal that we fought in the flying whale in the Sea of Skies. Yeah. No, I know. I recognize it. Well, and then they also explained it. Guys, I'm paying attention. Sea of Clouds.
Fallen si lor wislan. Ada si alinal.
No. Cave of Wonders energy. I like your funny words, Magic Man.
Oh dear. I don't need to speak Fae to know that didn't go well.
Yep. We got calm. Oh, God. God. Oh, God. Don't be mad. 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 Just be cool. Just be cool.
Oh, my snake yak! You've learned to call me at last!
God, just chill out.
And
Just
where
be
do
cool.
you go? On a trip? A journey? I knew you wouldn't give up without a fight.
It's like this. The worst part is it's like, yeah, no, honey, yeah. I need you to come here. No, the whale won't take us. Yeah, he said he wants to sleep. I said that. We talked to the rock. No, can you just like show up? It's kind of a pain in the ass. He just wants to sleep and he's leaving us alone. You're my sapling. Okay. Bye. Like, that is it.
I told you they would not be mad if you called once in a while.
I did call. Thank you very much. And that was the phone call. Caffeinated toothpaste.
Oh, my precious mortal, I shall help you in any way I can.
Wake the whale.
Gers bismail win picked. Fan dromi drom yakum.
The fact that she just immediately shows up, Faye shows up and starts throwing sass. You old pixie. Like the insults starting right there that they are showing, that they are saying is hilarious. The fact that they're doing that.
Van read rifje.
Yep. But guess what? Titania's king, bitch. Sorry. You got outranked.
Be sure to scrub this one's teeth for him upon your return. He's only got manners.
It will be done, Your Majesty. Our deepest thanks for your timely intervention.
Was that an insult? Especially after Urianger was being respectful. I'll do the thing.
An agreement is reached and your
Faye
departure is at
Bismarck,
hand.
an
You
old
wingless ones
pixie.
best hold on tight. May the blessings of the Fae keep you safe, Inba.
Don't forget to brush his teeth. Wait, so do we gotta like climb in his mouth? Oh boy, it's like we're going on a cruise ship. This is cool. Shark Tale is weirder than I remember. All right, I'm watching. Ready for takeoff. Just, okay, whatever. It's fucking Aether. If all three can fly, this thing can fly. The shipwright in Calusa.
And just like that, it's all gone back to the way it was.
What was you
Whale-shaped
expecting?
balloon.
100 years of honey and rainbows? Seeing them Yulmore types wake up and smell the ashes was miracle enough for me.
A pig could fly.
Ah, but the magic in the air when that ladder started moving. And when that great hulking Talos rose up. Gods.
A familiar island
I
take
could
to the
live
sky.
1,000 years and never behold anything so amazing.
It's probably more shocking that all three can fly.
What the? Do you see that?
What a monster! Where did it even come from?
Like, these poor guys are going through the ringer of...
Oi,
Whoa there! It's not stopping!
Better prop sprint.
Run!
Better prop sprint. No one will ever believe you. That's the best part. No one will ever believe him. Godzilla 98. Oh, we're waking up at the bottom of the sea. Who was he talking to? We were all unconscious.
Wow.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
The breath of Bismarck. See how it swells to form a dome beneath the waves? The waters recede. The Tempest's floor is laid bare. In defiance of the blinding sky, this place holds fast to its gloom. The last refuge of he who denies the light with every fiber of his being. You stand at the precipice, hero. Journey unto the heart of darkness. Finish it.
Where is this on the map? Oh, okay, we're like way the hell down over here. Okay, so Calusa, I guess it's still considered Calusa. That was true to his word. We have arrived at the Tempest safe and dry, just we were in the lair of Emmet itself, and I believe the imprisoned Exarch as well. For the Askian alone, it is of course a trifling matter to flee unto the grip. Yet I suspect such travel is nigh impossible with a mortal in one's custody. Nay, he would soon risk, not soon risk his prize when the Exarch's very body serves as the key to the Crystal Tower, his power of temporal transportation. Okay, all right. Don't log out here. Speak with them in your crew. Okay, all right. Alice over there defending us. I mean, it is really cool what he's been. I like the idea of being underwater, honestly. Like, I really, really do. Earth back to the city log. Okay. Where the Sahagin nest. Yeah, but like, I guess my thing is like, how does Emmet, like, if he's down here, and I know that he can't necessarily die, but the Exarch can, he has to have like some kind of like, I don't know, like beaver dome under the water, but there's like an air bubble that he's able to be under, I guess. I don't know. He doesn't seem like the type who likes to be wet. And don't take that any kind of way. Just saying. Sandy the squirrel ass. Pretty cool zone. scuba gear. I'm taking it every kind of way. Woo-woo. Oh, Aether Current. You do. What do you got to say? Where's your sass, you Stola? I'm not gonna lie, this Rusalka, which is a part of Hunt, looks like that boss from what was it was the dungeon on our way to Kugane that we had to do after we left Limsa Laminsa. The final boss there had I think a boss model that was pretty similar to that. Same model, yeah, I figured. Shisu. Wasn't the one that was the one that dries herself with virgin tears? Siren Song C, thank you. Yes, she dries herself with virgin tears. Virgin tears. Oh, that looks like a stronghold. Of course you remember that. Hey, I'm remembering what I'm remembering. You're just upset that that's what I remember. I remember everything about it. I am a sturgeon. Yo, homeboy, like, I'm sorry, I don't grow hair. You don't have to freak out about me. Oh my goodness, an Aetherite. Boy, that was easy. Just imagine like the terror of these guys just hanging out, and then I just scroll in on my little Air Force mount that's hilariously small for me. Actually, you know what? I should go and repair. That is what my mods would hope for. Get your glam PvP. Now for something completely different. Another trolley! Except it's underwater. Then some bald dude shows up. It's really jarring. Oh, hold on. The baby. The baby is here. I know, you want to get down, you want to go play. I know, look, hold on. You ready? Look at the size of this. Look at the size of this dog. This is a very long dog. There you go. Very long dog. And you know what's funny? Is that she is the runt of the litter. She is the runt of the litter. We went and saw, I went over to my parents yesterday and they have her brother. Don't lick that. That's a bad thing. Don't lick that. They have the brother to her, and he is twice her size. I mean, she's going to be probably 50 to 60 to 70 pounds. He is easily going to be 100. Okay, saw the puppy. Now I can sleep. Yeah. Missy. 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 Oh. Oh. Belly full of soup. I know, she's a good girl. You wanna go? You wanna go? I know, I know. All right. We're good. She is well loved. Oh God, she is. All the girls go and pick her up. Like, oh my God. She's good. I try to listen to when she gets up after they go to the bathroom. That's really the big thing. Very kissable face. Got really big. Twilight, similar to the two, was already more around 80, 90 pounds. Meanwhile, never dropped below 100. Baby. Oh, why? Name them Baby, and they're over 100 pounds? It's like naming them Tiny. Was it you who took away our water? Kinda. Yeah, this is kind of what we do here. I'm gonna get another dog. She's a good puppy, and we kind of had planned her, so to speak. Like, we put in for her. I don't know. That doesn't sound good either. We wanted her for a long time. There you go. That's probably what we're gonna do. Hey, you know what? Like, it's one of those things that we're doing the best that we can to describe how we want a puppy. You know, we want a little buddy. There are people who live here in the Tempest. We need this great dome of air so that we might conduct an urgent search, and thus beg of your understanding. Can I help you? I miss mine, hence the name Baby. Never fought or barked much. Hey, Joe Ryan, what's going on? Trying for a baby? No. Well, yeah. But that turned out the way that it turned out. And we were going to plan on doing, having a baby as well as the puppy at the same time. Black Lab, Thorn, Loki, and yes, personalities very much are 5 and 2 now. Loki is still very Velociraptor phase. Would you be willing to elaborate? We could have just lied to him. I'm sorry. Given your condition, I suggest lingering here. That said, our present meandering search would proceed far more swiftly if I could call upon Ondu's local knowledge. He lit the lanterns upon his return. For entering Yulmore, how I plan to integrate myself by offering lucrative trading opportunities with the Ondo. The individual I dealt with was reticent in manner and curious in custom, but we were able to reach an agreement nonetheless. With the right approach, we can build a similar relationship here. Reach this area on Coral. Lots of people were flooding the map, and this was that was years ago. Good times. Years? Years? It may prove amenable to reason. I smell chores, but very well if it can be done quickly. What do you think? I've got nothing better to offer, but I do worry what will happen if the Ondo's tales end up leading us to a dead end. We kind of don't really have a choice. It's like a decade old now. Well, I mean, the last time that they went through it, you know? Oh yeah, what's it? The Little Ladies event. Yes, that's today. Yeah, I'm kind of grumpy now. I'll do what I suppose. The rest of us will see about fostering some goodwill. Nod. Gotta come to another town and gotta make everyone all nice and happy. We do this every time. All right. Alfie, what you got for us? A cavern to the north is home to giant crabs. We do not fear the crab. We are swift swimmers, but there is no water. We run, and they scuttle close behind, snipping and snapping their claws. There are too many. Okay. God. We're about to die of, like, light poisoning, and we have to go and kill some crabs. Ugh. Crab. It's time for crab. Kind of did destroy their ecosystem. Not intentionally, though. Right? We didn't even know that they were there. Technically, we gotta go this way. Yeah, I can hardly say that we're to blame here, you know? I'm actually like really excited or hopeful to get more story updates of Estinian and Shadowhunter. Ooh, what a cool name. Ooh, so nice. I feel like that's one thing that I'm kind of missing. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit just because it's we haven't gotten anything, any real updates from those two. The last scene that we saw from our world was what's his name? Freaking Xenos is like about to throw hands for his real body, which was great. Where'd the dry return? How many do I gotta kill? Okay, we gotta kill 3. Gotta kill some crabs. Yay. Oh, the music doesn't change. I was expecting the music change, actually. They really want you to listen to the nice peaceful music here, huh? Wait, did I turn off combat music? I didn't think I did. I just turned down the background music. I think was all I did. Okay. I was gonna say, like, if there's something that I'm doing that is wrong, I'm probably gonna keep doing it despite your everyone's behest. Remember that it took me 2 whole expansions to actually go ahead and organize my inventory? That was fun. I did forget that. Everyone got mad at me. We remember, sadly. I sell everything I don't need. Well, I think for the longest time I kept everything because I was already at the financial cap of 300,000 for the longest time. So I was kind of like, well, what's the point? Yay. All right, now we teleport. Took me 3 expansions to figure out your gear. Full Phantom 5. Vroom. Did I do the market board? Well, I couldn't do the market board because I didn't have a paid account until the beginning of Shadowbringers. Riff Walker, have a good night. I'm probably not too terribly far behind you. I don't know. Opal and the rest of the mods are like, you definitely are going to need 2 more streams to do this. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, ye of little faith. Was found in the seas. It was utterly destroyed by the light. Only those who were out hunting survived. They swam aimless and lost until they spied buildings on the ocean floor. Yet somehow they had been spared from the scars of time and current. Structures provided shelter for my people, protection from the Tempest's turbulent waters, and the predators which hunted within them. The very existence seemed a miracle. The first settlers pondered their good fortune. It was clear that the race who had built such wonders had guided their course, and thus they did discern the truth. That the ancient ones have chosen us to serve as caretakers of their eternal sanctuary until such time they arrive. People who registered for the next duty. Well, I was gonna say the next duty. I don't think that is. I don't think that's. I'm definitely not hitting that tonight. Protection and prosperity. If the present serves us the same, we'll have no doubt on the matter. Okay, cool. Well, no, now I'm level 80. Now I can do my role quest this week. That was kind of the plan. That was what I was hoping for. I was hoping to be able to do my role quest leading into this. Risk far outweighs the gains. All right. Unless you want to marathon it. I don't think marathoning is going to be good for my brain. Is in a slacker club like me. I'm planning on doing all of the role quests for my tank all the way through, like in one shot in 1 week. And that was kind of the plan. I wanted to be at least level 80 to be able to do that, is really what I was going to say. Phoenix has gone to bed. All right, well, I was going to say, I'm probably just going to get this quest and then go. Where do I go for the little ladies thing? Is that in Limsa still? Calf mentor Arkwing. I mean, it could happen. Ulda. Phoenix is still here. Oh, she's dozing off. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get this Ulda quest out. Let's go ahead and call it there for the MSQ. We'll pick that back up. That'll give me time to do the role quest and then continue everything undeterred, we'll say, for a time. Yes, I'm actually back at the source. Just as easy as that. So you want to be pugilist, due diligence, princely persona. I'll call it there. Have a good night. Is it this way? I'm guessing. I'm guessing where there's 1,000 people. Got it. I have the honor of serving the Royal Senchard, and it is my duty to bring smiles and cheers to all the ladies of the realm. What is Little Ladies' Day, you ask? Why, it is a day when the maidens of Eorzea are doted upon as princesses by their very own loyal Senchard. By the way, I must ask, you know of songbirds, do you not? How silly of me, of course you do. That trio of princess-styled entertainers were relative unknowns when they first took the stage, but since they have become little ladies, stay staple. But it would seem that the chosen star has yet to return from picking up his costume. Okay, alright, let's do it. I was gonna say, I'm guessing you get like some, maybe not even achievement, what do you call it? Probably get like some kind of like, emote or something out of this. They're not like job quests. Glam. Oh, you get an outfit, nice. Music is nice. Good glam gear, oh, okay. As opposed to what I wear? Is that what you're saying? You guys are supposed to defend me, you know? Like a blizzard slicing through the darkest night, and it should dazzle like the searing flame, threatening to burn the fingers of the mirror's touch. Doesn't that sound amazing? A freezing blizzard or burning flame? I like how I'm still gonna burst with light, but I have time to talk about fashion. You know? But when you set it up, yeah. I say that that's the fire hydrant. Hey, the fire hydrant's a good look. You can get out of here with that. That isn't an insult. That's a positive for me. Some guidance in this costume conundrum. The costume itself is largely complete. I simply wanted to add the finishing flair in accordance with the prince's wishes, but I'm struggling to envision the image he's trying to convey. Would you mind coming back to once you've helped the lad with more definitive direction? Sure. Yeah, I'm surprised everything isn't like on fire with just me like standing here. I kind of feel like that would be the case. Oh, hey. Seems the best way to achieve it. So I did my research into the subject, delving into the books. It all came as a jumbled mess. He's got some big... I was just about to say that, Witchy, actually. He's got some really big eyes. Perhaps you should have researched that instead. Picot is new. Will you help me with the research? I guess, yeah, sure, whatever. I'm not doing anything important, like not dying. Epcot. What class am I doing, Endwalker? Endwalker is Astrologian. We are going Astrologian for Endwalker, and then Machinist for Dawn Trail. That is the current setup plan. Then that way I've hit every single job role. Tank, healer, DPS, melee DPS, range DPS, physical, range DPS caster. But his face makes me think of Love in Deep Space. Really? Those who stand around waiting for orders have no business. Okay, alright. Rude. It wasn't possible to contain all the light in your anima, so it strung out like a silver cord through the rift, still tied to you, but manifest into the source. Oh, okay. That would explain everything. Fairly easy, too. I will say, like, the lead up to the story and us getting to the Tempest, I will say that I probably will revisit this once I actually have finished the main part of Shadowbringers, is I don't know if Emmett retreating down to the underwater castle was like that's what I expected him to do, you know? Like, I kind of feel like him being underwater and doing his whole like thing, whatever we're gonna do with him, and again, I'm forecasting based off of what I already know. But like the idea that we would go all the way down there to just deal with him, yeah, no, don't spoil. But I don't know, it feels a little weird. Like, why the hell would we do that? Maybe I don't have enough information. We have a special Little Ladies Day menu on offer this year. I have everything memorized. The ingredients, the presentation, the flavors, down to the smallest detail. Everything from the main course to the beverages are going to be perfect. One's prescribed duties. The server's mission is to ensure that as many customers are happy. Okay. So we're trying to figure out how to be a good servitor. Where are you? Okay, you're back over there. It will make sense in time. Oh, I have no doubt in my mind it will. I have no doubt in my mind that it will eventually make sense. But I'm also kind of like sitting at this point where I'm like damn. Like all the stuff that happened just in that last stream was like there was a lot going on with Vothri's death and then Innocence and all that. Incalculable worth, but even the heavy discounted price was far more coin than I could afford. Come to think of it, what do the urns have to do with essentials anyway? Nothing, I'd wager. Yeah. Have a good night, Chakat. This cat is heading to bed. I'll see you soon. Night, Chloe. Yeah, I'm not too terribly far along behind. I wanted to get this one done. Serves as fans. Because I did miss the Valentine's Day, but I was on vacation at that point. Stop zooming in on the crotch. Oh, it's like a little headset. Oh, that's not a bad looking outfit. That's not a bad looking outfit at all. Silver Streak. Oh, Chakat. There we go. Exists to serve, to ensure happiness and satisfaction, which incidentally is how it all began for me. Oh, back history time. My cherished princess. But alas, she was born with a terrible ailment. She could not rise from the bed, let alone leave her house, and thus I took it upon myself to bring the outside world to her. I acted out all sorts of tales, a hero saga, a jester in court. If she wished to hear it, I would make her, if it would but make her smile, I would assume any role under the sky. One fateful day, I happened to see a songstress in town. She dazzled the audience and elated upon looks upon their faces. I had to rush back to my princess's bedside to share the experience. Oh, how her eyes lit up. Her happiness was everything I ever wanted. It spurred me to practice night and day, as I did. I began to feel I truly was a famous performer. Sam dies. Then, all too soon, did Thal call her to his somber halls. Making a big name for myself as a singer. If I could perform upon some grand stage, then perhaps my voices would rise up and reach her ears once more. Why, I leapt for joy when I heard I had been chosen. Yet, even though I began this all for her, I've become it has become every bit my very own dream. Every bit my own dream. There you go. Oh, so he's kind of doing it just because he's a childhood friend that he, unfortunately, she died. She had like some kind of sickness. All right, let's go. Thal is the god of death. Yeah. No. I remember. I remember Thal's balls. Thal's giant ball. No, I gotta stop saying stuff like that. I like that we get an outfit from it. I had to make sure that I put in the outfit that I got from the Halloween event, actually. I've had that for a while. I just never did anything with it. The following event. Shame you lost the bouquet. Yeah. Well, I was on a vacation at that point, so I don't know. I can't be too heartbroken, I guess. I almost paid out my drink. It's now or never to see what clues have to offer us. Eager Songbird fans come as early to ensure a front row experience, no doubt. Rather too early, in fact. My first act on the program, so it'll be here for quite a long wait before his idols take the stage. Make them more comfortable. the following year. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Hope you at least got your wife some flowers. No, I got her a I got our heart and candy, our candy heart, and we were on a cruise ship. So that was kind of like our Valentine's Day to each other. I got her a card though. I got her a coffee related card. She thought that was funny. Okay, so we're basically just telling this guy what to do for his job. True dedication. Yeah, I got the gold saucer unlocked. You had to at one point. People must stand and cheer for my important performance in there. It's hardly a novel concept. One often orders a meal while taking in a play or has a flagon in hand while a minstrel strums a lute in a horn. Okay. All right, so we're basically going to be servants. I'm exploding with light internally, but yeah, sure. Oh, but we do get to see our girl Momodi, maybe. Yeah, let's divide our tasks. Momodi was mentioned. Did I see that right? Maybe you guys saw some right before I joined on the stream, or I started streaming. I saw Xenos put out a video that said like Yoshi P was quitting. Was there any truth to that? Did anyone watch that? Anyone know? So you're saying you're a star? I'm absolutely a star. Way off. I only saw the thumbnail and the title. No, not true. His life's work, yeah. Which he wanted to be off of. Oh, okay, okay. All right, I wanted to make sure. I was like, he stepped down from the role in executive board. Okay, good. I was gonna say, man, that would be. But creators got to make a buck, yeah. Good. He should, like, I feel like he should have much more into the game itself, you know? He hated being on the board and just wanted to make games. I mean, didn't he say, like, he delayed his own game's release because of the Elden Ring expansion? Like, that says something, you know? Okay, so he just stepping down from the board of executives. Got it. This is what happens when a gamer actually makes video games. You get really good games. I'm just saying. Like that he had power. Yeah, but I feel like his eyes still weren't good, or his objectives and his sight on the game probably wouldn't be able to be fully realized in that position. You know, like if he was too busy doing executive work, he probably wasn't having as in-depth hand on actual development of the game, you know? During the Endwalker hype. I remember that. I do remember seeing that. With a Switch playing it. Prince? Aren't we supposed to bring out food and stuff? Welcome to the Little Ladies' Day performance. Oh, the boots have heels too. Cool. Zoom in at the ass. Why not? He's a pop star, that's why. The Undermine, Dread Strike. You mean the Undermine one? Yeah, I've seen that. How did nobody see this get set up? And that's like 5 snacks. I could eat all those donuts. I really have a problem. I could eat all those donuts in like 1 sitting. New Red Mage Glam. That's a good Red Mage Glam. Either magics. Does he know how to sing? I was gonna say they're both gonna step up, aren't they? They went really full K-pop, yeah. Yeah, this would just be the worst time for me to just... What in the Carlton hell is that? If I were to explode with light at this very moment, it would be hell. That's the songbird. Oh, it's an old emote. Oh, okay. I would destroy half of the city. Who are these fancy ladies? Oh, those are the songbirds. Oh, okay. I like the stash. K-pop, yeah. It would be great. Great pyrotechnics. All right, so little ladies' day. Little side story, a little small story. Nashu's sister? In fact, I'm thinking of setting up an encore performance when the festival is still ongoing. Okay, so we're just basically helping a K-pop fan. Got it. Got it. That is, in fact, Nashu's sister? So please do me the honor of accepting this gift. Thank you, you just had that on you. Okay. Physics don't matter here. Pocket size doesn't. Prison pockets. That's Nashu's sister right there? She should be. Onyx, she should be. Is actually a K-pop star. I want to be your pop star. Alrighty, so I got that done. Got the cool stuff. Good to go. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, I'm tapped out. I have been up since like 5 a.m. So I am gonna call it here for the stream. We're off to a really good start for the Caffeinated Dad cosplay. $223.59 thus far. with one stream, the first stream. Hell yeah. We're gonna get there. I think we're gonna get there. I'm good. I'm good. I'm excited. Ready to lose some hair. Ready to do it. So, with that, we are gonna pick up back up on Friday with the MSQ. Hopefully knock out quite a bit of it, if not the rest of it. I'm gonna see if we can do it. I'm not sure. Everyone is doubting me, but that'll give me time this week to go ahead and do the role quest so that I can be prepared for that. And that we're good to go. I want to thank all of you guys for hanging out and being a part of the journey and seeing some of the memes and having a laugh. And yeah, that's kind of what I okay, I don't think I'll finish. Okay, all right. Sure, got lots of cutscenes. Ugh. Okay, maybe 2 streams. Maybe next Monday will be the mark. Aside from that, thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for watching. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I do want to give a quick shout out to all the wonderful folks who have not only gifted memberships, but also have donated. That is including Blue with the gifted memberships, Die, as well as the donations from Blue, Severian, Guitar upgrading membership. Thank you very much. Die again with a bunch of the calls. Maybe it would, if you called them once in a while, they would be less angry. You're not wrong. Guitar with the 10th super chat of the stream of this of the Caffeinated Dad stream. Thank you for that. Blue and Die all the way across the board. Thank you, each and every one of you. Also, all the members of the channel and all of the mods, thank you for helping me along in this journey, becoming a full-time content creator, and also making sure I don't miss anything that I shouldn't. Pine Size, I want to also wish you a happy birthday. Yeah, you said that's coming up this week, right? Your annual leave? Good. Good. You should get some. Everyone get some sleep. Everyone get some good coffee. Enjoy your week. Have a good week. Hope it's not too stressful, and I'll see you on the other side of it. As always, stay caffeinated, folks.